But when she's going to
Vaya mo ko na gwede.
Sila.
Iya. Siya aman di ba?
Siyoto Ofa, and welcome to the Reef of Today's, the Island of Tomorrow Scholarship and recognition of our graduates from our Tongan community. This recognition program started in 1995. So yes, applause. And it's been wonderful just to see the National Tongan American Society continuing this program in recognizing all of the graduates from high school, those who have achieved an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, or a master's, or a doctorate's degree. And we have them all represented in the house today. So give everybody a round of applause for that. And today is a celebration of all their sacrifices, the sacrifices of their family, the hard work and the effort they put into their academic journey. So it's such an honor for me as representing the National Tongan American Society to be up here in the front to see all your faces and to recognize the hard work that you've done. And just want to recognize all of the community leaders that are in this room today, church leaders that are also here. We also have Senator Karen Kwan, who's also here. Thank you, Senator Kwan, who has been a longtime ally of the community and also just a great partner for the National Tongan American Society. We have also the board of the National Tongan American Society behind me, and we have a new executive director. So Elsie, she's also sitting behind me. So just want to make sure that we recognize them. Thank you to the First Tongan Christian Church Band for the prelude music. Getting us all warmed up and festive for today. And if you picked up a program, we're just going to follow the program. We have the Sweet Harmony Choir. Ifa, you guys all ready?
Just 3 of us. 4.
Okay, 4 is good. And then we will, after we hear from them, we will have our opening prayer from Supilani Maile. And we'll take it up to that point.
Mau tamai kanaka o ka tio I lang. Kia ngai whawhonga mai ki mau tolu, koe konga whanau, mau heni ke whangalangalangi ni ihi ne ngā ulawai. E ngai I ako high school, ka mau ke korisi. Ko yo mau whawhetai kia whiona o whakawhaina maari e ngai mea ko tau pēo whakatatau mai pōkalama o a mau amnaki ai e whiawhini. O mau kore aki o whio ki hanga o whakamau e ngai mea ko tau pēo ke mau tō tāu ne tatak ke mau tōre au ni ki kawai o lau maari e hono tatak ke mau tōro e whiawhini. Ko yo mau kore tōnga e ngai pōkalama e whai ia whakahoko whatatau mo e ngai mea nei parani ki ai o pē ai lotu mo e huu mau whai a mau whai ene wā whaaro o Sisu Christ. Amen.
Teo, uno. Tafoki. Teo, uno. Tafoki kibui. Teo, uno.
All right, thank you for bringing the Ma'afana today. Multi-talented First Tongan Christian Church Band. So they have a brass band, but they also play the nafa. So give them a round of applause. All right, to give us our welcoming remarks for today, we have Cecily Tauki Uvea from the National Tongan American Society Advisory Committee, who's also the chair.
Tapu mo siu ea, mo ke mo tolu ko tau pe o ku ton ke whakatapua I e whakahanga koen. Ka tā mo koe ki whainga maari ko ni ki whakawhiloa ki atu pe ki mau tolu. I think you have heard we've been around for more than 30 years. National Tongan American Society. Paku koki fi whakawhiloa ki atu peki mātolu. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Karen Kwan, a U.S. Senator, o kunehen ki tātolu, o whaifakau David Awesi. We've been working with him a lot. Whamalo ki ai. O kuihen mo whaifakau vai karafi. Wakalahi, o kunehen mo ia. Mau whengawe aki I he community. Kau ki introduce at Becky Mautolu. Like he said, we've been around more than 30 years now. Okuye e mau ai executive director ko kahine ko whahina pasi mahapeu koe ke nei hen. She's retiring at the end of this month. Paku whetongi le maia e LC Langi. LC Langi. Aki hene mau one of our board members, Supilani Maile, been with us for a long time. Aki hene tonga taulanga, ko tonga taulanga ene kui office. We got 2 secretaries. They help in the office and hange ko me whaka immigration if you want. O we had Marianne Sabine and Penina White. She's also and our secretary Leslie Tauki. She's sitting there with Karen Kwan. Paku mau formalo at fokulama Dr. J. Africa Pofisi, ko tau keynote speaker ia he ahoni malo apito. Ko okuebe misiona ai National Tongan American Society o pehe. We are going to strengthen the Pacific Islanders family by promoting health, education, cultural representation, and civic engagement. Koe mau misiona ia mau ngāwe ki ai he tau kotoa pe kapau mo fie ilo. Koe mau program director pa koe fe fine pule lahia ia Mautolu I he mau ngāwe ko tahin ko I Monash. Kuko kalama ko tau pe ko ni whakarere ko ehe NTSA ko I Monash o kune whakarere mau program ko ia. But I like to thank the Mana Academy and for hosting our program today. To the graduate of 26, Yelea Winston Churchill, he said, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. We wish you good luck in your future. Malo aupito.
Before we continue, I just want to also recognize and give thanks to Dalakola Radio, who's providing the streaming services for today. And also the Salt Lake County office or building for providing us this space. This is not Mana Academy. Normally we would be hosting it at our campus, but we are in the middle of building a new campus. So I think this is the first time I've attended the Reef of Today program, and to see 2 siblings from the same family who are graduating and they will be speaking for us today. So there's a slight change in the program. I would like to introduce both of our speakers, Blake Maile and then Sinia Maile, and I will just read their bios before they come up here and share their words with us today. Blake graduated from Utah Valley University, where he just earned his bachelor's degree in university studies. He was both a full-time student and an intern with the Student Success Center, where he gained experience in event planning, professional communication, and community outreach. And he's the oldest boy in the Maile family, and the greatest example of positivity, resilience, and excellence to his siblings. Blake overcame significant hurdles following a traumatic brain injury at a very young age to achieve his goal of higher education. Let's applaud that. Refusing to let his circumstances define his potential, he excelled in his studies and earned various awards recognizing his academic excellence and determination. And along the way, Blake has become a powerful advocate within his own home, teaching his family firsthand about the importance of neurodivergence and disability rights. Awesome. Tonight, Blake celebrates not just a degree, but a triumph of willpower, and he is deeply honored to be a part of the scholarship and also looking forward to a bright future of giving back to the community that supported him. So that's Blake. And then following Blake will be his sister. Let me find her bio because they have accomplished so much and the bios are so long, so I have to condense it. Sinia Maile, over there, a recent graduate of the University of Utah, where she earned her master's in public administration. Further her career in public service. Sinia completed her bachelor's degree in political science and worked at the Utah Juvenile Defender Attorneys, and now works as the operations coordinator at the Galt Center, which is a national nonprofit dedicated to reforming youth defense and building safer, more equitable communities. She's a proud native of West Valley City, West Side. She will soon represent the west side of Salt Lake at the Miss Utah Scholarship Competition within the Miss America Opportunity pageant as Miss Salt Lake Valley. She will continue her work advocating for civic engagement, youth mentorship, and social justice in every space that she enters. Sinia and Blake proudly carry their local community and ancestral villages of Kolovai and Nukunuku. So I am very happy to turn the time over to Blake, and then following Blake, we will hear from his sister, Sinia.
Hi everyone, I'm Blake Maile. My name is Blake Maile. I am the second child, but the oldest boy in my family. I recently graduated from Utah Valley University this spring. When I started here, I did not think I was a good fit because my brain processes information differently from others. This was a problem for me because I overthink a lot of things. I overthink a lot, and it makes it hard for me to do normal things. One interesting thing that I learned is that people like me have a disability advocate named Judith Heumann. If you don't know who that is, she advocated for disability rights. She made sure that people had wheelchairs, had simple things like elevators and ramps. After hearing about that, it inspired me to work harder and continue at UVU. So I can be the first ever Tongan and neurodiverse music producer. During my college experience, it was tough, but I managed to get through it. One of the things that was helpful to me was having a peer mentor. This is a person who supports me in my study habits and navigates internship opportunities, which is helpful me to process the information I need to succeed in college. College was an incredible experience for me, largely because of the welcoming peer mentors and professors who supported me and truly leveled the playing field. When I joined the Wolverines Elevated program, a world of opportunities opened up, including job shadows, internships, and just essential life skills to carry with me long after graduation. Through this program, I connected with an opportunity to work at the Student Life and Wellness Center, learning how to check members into the gym, significantly boosting my communication skills. Because of my neurodivergence, communicating can be a challenge. It often feels like people's words move too fast for me to process. However, working at the center changed everything. My coworkers deeply understood my disability, and I felt completely safe sharing my needs, environment, genuinely promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion. Inclusion has always been deeply personal to me. I was the only person with a disability on the student council, and growing up, that unique perspectives made me determined to ensure that people like me never felt alone. I want to express my deepest gratitude to all of my supporters here today. You made sure I was never isolated. You inspired me to keep pushing forward. To any youth out there who share my situation, please know that you are fully capable of doing hard things if you believe in yourself. The legendary activist Judith Heumann fought for fundamental things like elevators and ramps to create accessibility. In that same spirit, I hope my story provides a different kind of essential tool, a role model. I hope to be that representation not just for the broader disability community, but specifically for smaller proud groups of Tongans with disabilities. With that being said, thank you for this great opportunity.
I'm so honored to be with you all today to celebrate the class of 2026. I'd like to start off by congratulating each and every one of you on achieving this significant milestone, and thank the National Tongan American Society for hosting this event and inviting my brothers and I to speak. The theme for this ceremony is Reef of Today is the Island Tomorrow, a translation of the proverb, Gofanua e Hakau, where the reef or hakau is an early stage of the process to become land space. But as we all know, the word funua refers to both land and people. So metaphorically, this quote illustrates how present-day foundations, whether a growing coral reef or the youth of a community, are the very structure upon the future rests. This year is a special year for my family and I, because actually 3 of us graduated. It's me, Blake, and my brother Georgie right here. My name is Simia Maila. I'm the oldest of the Maila clan, whose parents are Emma Maungaloa and George Maila. My grandparents are Luciana and Papa Moyaki from the villages of Golovai and Baini. As I thought about what I could speak about today, I couldn't help but to think about the path that led me to where I am and the faces that supported me along the way. This path has been the roughest I've ever been on, but the most rewarding, and I owe it to the woman who set the foundation. The role of an oldest Tongan daughter carries significant responsibilities. We're tasked with carrying our traditions, genealogy, and putting the needs of our family before our own. I'm a third generation oldest daughter, and I'm only able to carry the weight because of the examples set by both my mother and my grandmother. At my age, my mom was taking care of me and my siblings. And for my grandma, she was coming to a foreign country for better opportunities. Today I stand before you as a Tongan American woman with multiple college degrees, working in the career of my dreams, and the ability to pursue my passions because of these women. They cleared the path so that I didn't have to be in the same constrained conditions. It's an ongoing joke in my family that I always get a different level of treatment. I always get the princess treatment because when I'm in school, I can't be bothered with chores. I have to get my full 8 hours of beauty rest. And although it's a lighthearted joke, it constantly serves as my reminder that women of my generation are living during a time that we don't have to just survive, but we can thrive. We, the daughters and granddaughters of these women, have rights that they didn't. So when I think about my path, I think about all the Tongan women who dared to set their future as their priority while filling the cultural obligations to our families and communities. I think about women like Belanaisa Mataele, who owns businesses that make it possible to access items only on our islands. I think about Anapasi Kaili, who created a school that preserves our culture, and Ivoni Nash, who has maintained the longest standing organization dedicated to Tongans in the diaspora. This is no easy task, and I hope you know your efforts do not go unnoticed, and your examples helped a young girl like me to embrace my passion and my community. As a title holder in the Miss America opportunity, my goal is to be the same example that you set for me, so that Tongan girls know that their futures carry the same weight as their other obligations we carry, and deserve the same level of attention and care. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak with you all today. Afalahi atu.
All right, another slight change in the program. Those of you who are familiar with NTAS events, just got to roll with the punches. I got a text message. We are going to hear from one more speaker, and this speaker is also from the Maile family. George, are you ready to speak? I heard that you were. So we would also like to invite him also to come up here and share a few words with us.
Palolele, everyone. My name is George Everton Milet Jr. I'm a student athlete at Utah State, and I'm very proud of my Tongan heritage. It is an honor to be here today speaking with our Tongan youth. I wanted to share a little bit about my journey and my why, and why education in sports has been one of the most important tools in my life. I grew up in West Valley City, Utah. Like many families in our community, we faced financial challenges as a family. Money was always tight for my family, but my parents found a way for us to always have food on the table and bills paid, giving us opportunities for sports and even fun for us kids. I grew up with something incredibly valuable, hardworking parents who sacrificed everything for our family. Both my parents' families left the islands and came to America in search for a better life for us. They came with hope, faith, and belief that their children would have opportunities that they never had. Watching their sacrifices became my main motivation. Seeing my mom work countless hours and my dad get up every day at 4 a.m. never complaining about how hard it was for them became my main motivation to succeed in life. Whenever school became difficult, whenever football demanded more from me, or whenever I doubted myself, I remembered I wasn't just working for myself. I was working to honor the sacrifices of those that came before me. As I continued through school, I learned that success doesn't come from talent alone. Success comes from consistency, showing up every day when you don't feel like it, being willing to work when nobody's watching. And I learned both of these from my parents' examples. Football became a major part of my life. I started playing in 3rd grade and immediately fell in love with the game. I only played football because my older brother Bo played, but throughout my teenage years, I learned valuable skills from the sport. Like hard work, everything is earned, not given, and you get what you put out in it. Through hard work and dedication, I was blessed with opportunities that I never imagined. Education and athletics together opened doors for me. Around middle school to high school, my parents pushed me and my brother Bo to pursue football. My parents took us to many camps around the world, did countless hours of training, and spent so much money for us to succeed, which paid off in the end. I started taking football seriously through my years at Bingham High School and started getting offers from many D1 programs across the country, including full ride scholarships to University of Utah, Utah State, BYU, USC, Oregon, and many others, but committed to Baylor University my senior year. And then I transferred in my junior year to play with my brother Bo at Utah State. Here's something important I want everyone to understand. Football may have opened the door for me, but education is what allowed me to walk through it. Athletics can create opportunities, but education creates options. Sports eventually ends. The lessons, skills, and degree you earn stay with you forever. One of my proudest accomplishments was graduating from Utah State University with my bachelor's degree of integrated studies. For me, that diploma represented more than just completing classes. It represented every sacrifice my parents made, every challenge I overcame, every moment of self-doubt I pushed through, and every late night spent working towards a goal. Today, I am also pursuing a master's degree in sports management because of my love for sports. Education is not just about getting a degree. It's about continuing to grow, improve, and prepare yourself for future opportunities. To our Tongan community, I want to leave you with a few thoughts. First, do not let your circumstances define your future. It doesn't matter where you start, it matters where you're willing to go. Growing up with financial challenges does not determine your destiny. Second, believe in yourself even when it's difficult. There will be people who doubt you. There will be times when you doubt yourself. Keep moving forward anyway. Third, use education as a pathway to success. Not everyone will become a college athlete. Not everyone will play sports professionally. But every one of you can invest in your education. Whether it's college, trade school, certifications, or advanced degrees, learning creates opportunities. And finally, the biggest and most important thing, remember your why. My why was my family. My why was honoring the sacrifices my parents made for me and my family leaving the islands for a better life. Find your why and hold on to it when things get hard. Our Tongan people have always been known for our strength, our faith, our service, and our resilience. Imagine what happens when we combine those qualities with education. We don't just change our own lives, we change the future of our families and our community. I stand before you today as someone who started from poor circumstances, faced financial struggles, battled self-doubt, worked hard, graduated from college, became a team captain for my football team, and is now pursuing a master's degree. If my journey proves anything, it's not where you come from that matters. It's where you can go, and the sky's the limit. Malo apito. Thank you.
What an inspiring family. Thank you, Maile siblings, for sharing your stories of resilience, advocacy work, Sinia was worked with us at Mana Academy for a bit, so nice to have that association. But I also remember you guys when you were all little, so I feel really old right now. And I also want to recognize their mother, Emma, sitting over there. And I know she's been through a lot, so it's just really beautiful to see our people overcome challenges and show us how it can be done. So thank you for those kind words. And I'm going to introduce our keynote speaker. For today, our keynote speaker is Dr. J. Africa Boafisi. And he is a proud native of Lahaina, Maui, and the son of Jody Africa of Santa Monica, California, and the late Sione Glismasi Boafisi of the Hahake villages of Navutoka and Talafo'o. Dr. Boafisi earned his bachelor's degree from Brigham Young University. He then earned his master's degree from Kansas State University, and just this last month, he completed his doctorate in education leadership and K-12 administration from the University of Utah. He is a former recipient of the Maui Fo'o Scholarship, and he remains, yes, applaud that. He remains deeply grateful to the National Tongan American Society for their investment in future generations. Throughout his career as an educator, coach, advisor, and nonprofit leader, Dr. Boafisi has worked with thousands of first-generation college students, refugee youth, and underserved young people pursuing education, leadership, and brighter futures. And I'm also happy to say he is one of our colleagues also that we've worked with at Mana Academy. And so I would like to turn the mic over to Dr. Boafisi.
Before I start my speech, I'd also like to just pay homage to the Maile family, especially Emma. You've done an amazing job with your kids. George was one of our boys on our Zion football team. It's amazing to see how much he's grown up since those days. So thank you so much for your words to the Maile siblings. To the leadership of the National Tongan American Society, scholarship recipients, parents, grandparents, community leaders, and honored guests, Malawa pito kia te kimotolu, for allowing me to be with you this afternoon. It is a privilege to gather with you as we celebrate some of the brightest young leaders in our Tongan community. This afternoon, we celebrate possibility, sacrifice, and legacy. We celebrate a rising generation that has the opportunity to build something even greater than what was handed to them. The theme for today, as mentioned by Nia, is the reef of today is the island of tomorrow. As Pacific Islanders, we understand this image better than most. In many parts of Tonga, the islands began with a reef. Tiny pieces of coral upon one another year after year, generation after generation. Eventually, something that began beneath the surface of the ocean becomes strong enough to support families, villages, churches, schools, and entire communities. The island's future generations stand upon and are built by sacrifices that they may never see. That is exactly how our Tongan community has always been built. Many of us are here because someone before us laid down a piece of the reef. A parent who has worked long hours, like George mentioned, a grandparent who crossed an ocean, a church leader who mentored us, a teacher who encouraged us, or a family member who sacrificed so we could have opportunities they never had. Their sacrifices became the foundation we stand on today, and now it is our turn to continue building. Growing up in Lahaina, Maui, and on the island of Maui, I never imagined that one day I would earn a doctorate, travel the world, or spend my career helping first-generation students pursue their education. I was simply a kolohe and fia gangster kid trying to figure out life as we cleaned restaurants at night and attended Yate University during the day. Like many families, ours experience hardship, loss, and uncertainty. I come from a single mother home where we grew up when I was little in the low-income Lahaina surf apartments that were destroyed recently by the Lahaina fires. But I learned something that has guided me throughout my life. Your circumstances do not determine your destiny. Your willingness to learn, adapt, and serve does. That lesson led me to serve a mission in Nicaragua, earn a scholarship to BYU, become an educator, work with refugee and first-generation youth, and eventually pursue this doctorate in educational leadership. Somewhere along the way, I discovered that education is not simply about personal achievement. Education is reef building. Every degree earned, certification completed, student mentored, business started, and active service given back to the community becomes another piece of the reef that future generations will one day stand upon. One of the greatest blessings of my life has been the opportunity to travel and learn from people throughout the world. Over the last several years, I have visited 46 countries. People often ask what I learned from traveling. The answer is simple. I learned that God has children everywhere. I learned that wisdom is not limited by geography or a fancy degree. I learned some of life's greatest teachers live in places most people will never visit. I have learned from taxi drivers in Ethiopia, single mothers fleeing war in Ukraine, young adults living in the Dharavi slum of Mumbai, India, villagers throughout Tonga, and refugees from Cameroon searching for a better future in refugee camps in Central America. One experience that impacted me deeply occurred in Palestine. While visiting the Holy Land, I had the opportunity to spend time with the Abu Spey family. Despite a lifetime of being treated as less than human by those around them in East Jerusalem, they welcomed me into their home as if I was family. They fed me, looked after me, made sure I was safe, shared their stories, their culture, and their faith. They had absolutely no idea what a Tongan was. To them, I was simply a stranger from the other side of the world. Yet they treated me like a son, a brother, and a member of their family. As I sat with them, I realized something powerful. The strongest people are not always those who have the most resources. Often they are the people who suffer the most and still choose kindness. Despite every reason to become bitter, they chose love. Despite every reason to close their doors, they opened them. Despite every reason to focus only on themselves, they continue serving others. That is reef building. I learned the same lesson from the dark-skinned gypsy mother trying to protect her children while fleeing the war in Ukraine. I learned it from young adults in India who refused to let poverty define their future. I learned it from Ethiopian taxi drivers whose faith guided every aspect of their life. And I learned it from the refugee families who I serve here in West Valley, who had lost everything but still found reasons of hope. Everywhere I've traveled, from Dubai to Palestine, Panama, Curacao, to Saudi Arabia and Jamaica, I found the same truth. Thriving communities invest in their next generation. That is exactly what the National Tongan American Society is doing. Every scholarship awarded this afternoon is more than financial support. It is a declaration of belief. It says, we believe in your future, your potential, and that your success will strengthen our people. One of the people who taught me that lesson profoundly was my late father. I grew up with my dad, and then when my parents divorced, he went back to Tonga. And since then, for many years, I made annual trips back to Tonga to visit him and reconnect with our roots. Those trips were never just vacations. They reminded me who I was. They reminded me where I came from. They reminded me of the sacrifices made by previous generations. Most importantly, they reminded me that our culture has always taught us to think beyond ourselves. The last time I visited Tonga was last summer. Through the nonprofit that we were able to start, Zion Foundation, we organized our first international trip to Tonga Tapu.
For me, it was a full circle moment. We were able to bring youth back to the islands and help them reconnect with their culture, history, language, and people. Standing on the shores of Talafo, watching the sunset as we taught the Zion boys how to tunpuaka, I find myself thinking about my father, my ancestors, and the generations that came before us. As I watch those young men laugh, learn, and reconnect with their heritage, I realize that being Tongan is more than identity. It is a responsibility, a stewardship, an invitation to serve. Our ancestors crossed oceans guided by stars, not because they knew exactly where they would end up. As we read in Alma 63, in the Book of Mormon of our ancestor Hekoti, our ancestors believed there was something greater ahead. The courage that carried our ancestors across the Pacific can carry you across a college campus. The resilience that built villages can help you earn degrees. The faith that sustained your grandparents can sustain you through every challenge you will face. Every challenge you will face. The heritage already exists within you. To the rising generation of Tongan scholars here this afternoon, you are the Reef. Some of you will become doctors, teachers, engineers, entrepreneurs, public servants, healthcare professionals, and community leaders. Some of you are still figuring out exactly what path lies ahead, and that is perfectly fine. You do not need every answer today. You simply need the courage to keep moving forward, because education is not about collecting diplomas. Education expands your capacity to serve. The more you learn, the more people you can help. The more you learn, the more people you can help. The more opportunities you receive, the greater your ability to bless others. Never forget that. Whenever I was your age, as I mentioned, I never imagined I would travel to nearly 50 countries. I never imagined that I would learn life lessons across the world. But each of those experiences taught me the same thing. The world is much bigger than we think, and our potential is often much bigger than we think. If a kid from Maui, from a single-parent home, can earn a scholarship, go to college, travel the world, learn from people across continents, and dedicate his life to serving others, then you can too. Do not allow fear to limit your dreams. Do not convince yourself that success belongs to somebody else on the east side. You belong in college. You belong in leadership. You belong in rooms where important decisions are made, and our community needs you there. As I look around this room this afternoon, I do not simply see Tongan youth. I see future mentors, parents, educators, healthcare professionals, and community leaders. I see future reef builders. One day a Tongan child will hear your story and think, if they can do it, maybe I can too. That is how reefs become islands. One example, one sacrifice, one scholarship, one degree, and one act of service at a time. As I conclude, I want to leave you with one final thought. Many people spend their lives trying to become the island. They seek recognition, status, achievement, clout, followers, chasing a bag, and attention. But the people who truly change communities focus on becoming the reef. The reef quietly supports others. The reef protects future generations from storms. The reef creates opportunities for people it may never meet. And eventually, because of its steady and consistent work, an island emerges. The scholarships we celebrate this afternoon are not simply rewards for past accomplishments. They are investments in future service. They are invitations to build something larger than yourselves. So dream boldly, go to college, travel the world, learn from people and experiences that are different from you. Return home to strengthen your community, honor your ancestors, and build up your reef. Remember, koilele o tokotakape, koilele o tokotahape, koilele o kangakoto, which means the success of one benefits the entire family and community. One day, future generations will stand upon an island that you helped build. Congratulations to all of this afternoon's scholarship recipients. May God bless each of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Buafisi, for those inspirational words and reminding us of our shared humanity through your travels throughout the world, the advocacy work that you do for our youth, and also just grounding the reasons why we're here in love and in service and in sacrifice and honoring the sacrifices of our ancestors. We all come from immigrants who came here to find a better life. And look at all of you now. This is something that we should celebrate more often. So thank you, National Tongan American Society, for having an event like the Reef of today so that we can recognize our graduates. At this time, we would like to award the scholarships for today. If you notice on the program, I want you to pay attention not only to those who are receiving it, but look at the families who are granting and funding these scholarships. I want you to give them a round of applause as well. And this just goes back to what Dr. Buafisi was talking about. You know, our degrees are worthless if we're not using it to uplift and to better our community. And if you look at the scholarships and the families that are offering the money for these scholarships, this is exactly what they're doing. So we will move on to that next part of the program, and I'd like to invite all of those of you that are involved in that part to please come up here.
Good afternoon to all of you guys. Malole, so good to have everybody. I don't know about you, but my half cup that I came with it is overflowing with the spirit, the warmth, the wisdom that is going to help us continue life and communicate with each other. So let's get to the program. And I think, all the scholarship givers, you know, God says it's so beautiful to be a cheerful giver. This is what they are. So we're going to start. The National Tongan American Society Scholarship Program began in 1995. That's a long time, you guys. Yeah, put your hand together. As a way to recognize and support Tongan students in their pursuit of higher education. Since that time, private donors have generously sponsored scholarships that have helped hundreds of students continue their academic journey. Through these scholarships, NTAS, National Tongan American Society, has honored students for their academic achievement, leadership, service to the Tongan community. We're going to start with the Mautofia Scholarship. And let me say a little bit about that one. Mautofia Scholarship, sponsored by the Louis family, this scholarship is named in honor of the late Kaisa Louis, the first president and founder of the National Tongan American Society. It is awarded to a student who has demonstrated strong leadership and academic success. This year's recipient is Kumora Tupola, who graduated with honors from Timpville High School, and he's planning to attend BYU Provo this coming fall. The scholarship amount is $1,000. Let's put your hand. And I know Manu O'Harris is here to present that scholarship. But also I'll mention, but I'll add it towards the end. They are also giving an additional $1,000 to Keldon Nash for the next 4 years. But I'll finish that when Keldon get his. Sweetie, Kumora Tupola. And who is presenting? Yeah, yes. Kumora, you can say something. Yeah.
Kainga malolei. It's an honor to present this scholarship in honor of Sione Kaisa Lui to Kamora Tupola. And I know that Kaisa is my husband's uncle, and he was very much an advocate for education, especially in the Tongan community. And we want to recognize Kamora for her good work and her resilience and dedication to education. And we know that her future is bright. Thank you on behalf of the Lui family and also the Ma'u Tofi'a Scholarship. Thank you.
I guess Kumala is not here. We'll just, I'll take it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, the next one is the Malohi Fo'o Grandchildren Scholarship. This scholarship is sponsored by the Malohi Fo'o Grandchildren. This scholarship recognizes a student who excels in academically while also showing commitment to service and civic engagement in the Tongan community. This year's recipient is David White Savini. David is a graduate of Mana Academy. David has shown a strong commitment to leadership service and academic excellence throughout his time in school. Since elementary school, he has been actively involved in civic engagement, giving his time and voice to efforts to support the school and his community and those around him. David also completed CNA. Certification of Nurses Assistant through Solid Community College, preparing him for the next step in his goal of entering the healthcare field. This fall, David plans to attend the University of Utah, where he will major in nursing. The scholarship amount is $1,000. And this scholarship is presented by Louis, Nash, and Mark Olivet. You can say something.
Sorry, David's working today at the hospital. Thank you. Appreciate you. We love you, David.
Okay. My mom would like me to say something. As usual, I am ill-prepared and don't know what I'm doing. What an honor it is to see all of you guys. So you guys are going to hear a lot, I think, about where you're going, what you're doing. I think it would be remiss to let you guys know, look, you guys got to do what's right for you, okay? There are things in life, it's going to be hard. Look, you're going to fail. Life is a series of failure. You need to get up. Do not sit on your butt. Dreams, chase those dreams, man. Dreams are just that if you don't get up and work. So Monday's around the corner, get after it. Hey, congratulations, everybody.
Circumstances do not determine or define your destination. Beautiful. The next one is the Fonua Mana Scholarship. Sponsored by a private donor, this scholarship honors students whose academics, leadership, and community service reflect the strength of Tongan values and cultures. This year, there are 4 recipients, and they will each receive a $1,000 scholarship. Our first recipient is Charity Tau'alon, a graduate of Mana Academy. Charity graduated with high honors, reflecting her strong academic achievements, leadership, service, and commitment. She also received honor codes for performing arts, student leadership, and community service this fall. Charity plans to attend the University of Hawaii at Hilo, where she will major in astronomy. Put your hands together.
Katak family mulkau, koleng mo kikau board of directors kena ma presena scholarship ko ini. Supi, Dr. Michael Malifo, Karen Kwan, whoever the board it me, I lost my mind.
Yeah. Q.
Kiu,
Yeah.
Reverend Wesi, Tawa Alo and Siu. Will you come over here? There's 4 big scholarships that you need to come over here. You can stay in this, please. Elsie?
Yeah, that's yours. Put your hands together. The next recipient is Tali Herrera Falute. Tali graduated as valedictorian of Mana Academy and at the top of 3% in the state. She has earned several academic honor medals and codes recognition. Her excellence, current enrollment at Salt Lake Community College in community service. She was also awarded the OCA National Gold Mounted Scholarship. This fall, Kali plans to attend the University of Utah. Put your hands together.
And I'm her sister on behalf of her. Thank you.
The third recipient is Manasseh Now, who graduated from Mana Academy. He earned the Student Leader Honor Code, Community Service Honor Code, and Performing Arts Honor Code. Manasseh also received multiple scholarships. This fall, he plans to attend Solid Community College before transferring to BYU, Hawaii, to major in business. Put your hands together. The final recipient for this scholarship is Faith Polamalu Walsh, who is a wife, mother, business owner, and future nurse. Her path has not always been easy, but she has continued to move forward with faith, determination, and a deep love for serving others. After graduating as class president and earning scholarship, Faith attended the University of Utah before serving a mission to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Chihuahua, Mexico. I hope I said that right. She later returned to school, married her husband, Gabriel, became a mother, and helped build a small business while putting her education on hold for a season. Faith has since returned to pursue her dream of becoming a nurse and is scheduled to graduate next April, ready to use her education to care for and serve others. Amen. Oh, yeah.
So proud of you. Oh, here, here.
Don't go sit. Stand right there, I think. Okay. It's such an honor. Yes. Tautua Scholarship, given in memory of the late Tasiayafa and Tautalinkongo Savini. This scholarship is sponsored by the Savini family. It recognizes a student who has dedicated meaningful time and service to the Pacific Islander community. The scholarship amount is $1,000. The recipient of this scholarship is Emmy Vatuvei. Emmy graduated from the Academy of Math, Engineering, and Science.
Talofa malo lele. My name is Marianne Savini. The Tautua Scholarship is in memory of my late parents, Tasi Ayafe and Tautalingongo Savini, and is sponsored by the Anwat One Stop Polynesian Shop. Education is very important in our family because at 57 years old, my dad decided to go back to school to prove to us living here in America that it didn't matter if you had a full-time job or if you were tired, that he can do it. So at 57 years old, he pursued his education, got his AA at Compton College. And then he decided that it wasn't enough because we didn't want to go to college. So he continued on to Dominguez Hills University, where he received his bachelor's degree in business. At that age, he was already almost 60 years old, and he said, "Are any of you guys gonna go to college yet?" And we still said, "Dad, we're so tired, we work." So he pursued his education and went on at 60 years old to get his master's degree. And he finally looked at us and said, "You know what? You guys make your own choices. I've already proved to you I work a full-time job. At 60 years old, I received a master's degree." So this scholarship is to show and prove to those of you, no matter how old you are, you can accomplish your goals. And you don't have to be young. You can be about 60. And answer to that question, no, I haven't received my degree. But I did promise my dad before I turned 60, I will get it. So for those of you out there, take the risk. You know, jump out there, don't be afraid. Don't let anyone define who you are. You are who you are, and you can make it in life if you put your heart to it. Thank you, and malo lele. Malo people.
Okay, so the next one, Serenity Funeral Home Scholarship. Put together your hands. Not only we need them when we are in the box, but while we are out the box. Serenity Funeral Home Scholarship, sponsored by Serenity Funeral Home. This scholarship supports students who excel academically and whose families have experienced the loss of loved ones. It is given to help continue their educational journey. The scholarship amount is $1,000. The recipient of the Serenity Funeral Home Scholarship is Sophia Wolfgram. Sophia graduated from Mana Academy. She has earned her CNA again certification through Salt Lake Community College and received multiple scholarship offers this fall. This fall, Sophia plans to attend Salt Lake Community College before transferring to the University of Utah to major in nursing. Here. Sorry.
Thank you.
This is very encouraging. So the next one is Minas Polynesian Hut Scholarship. This year, Minas Polynesian Hut Scholarship is awarded to Sinia Maile in recognition of her leadership and service within the Pacific Islanders community. Through her work, Sinia has helped bring positive visibility to the community while making sure Pacific Islanders' voices, stories, experiences are represented and heard in Utah. I'll say amen to that one. The scholarship amount is $500.
Katak family moliko scholarship ko ni Amina Hut Polynesian food. Ka kumahal ka ginawihin na o mai ke oange ka senior maile. Ko yanga ko scholarship you have to go pag alko ke apiako patokilia to sili ni ke apiako. But Mina Hut want to give it to senior maile to help her tainimi henelere ke misita. So senior, come to the office on Monday and I'll give you the. I didn't bring the check with me, okay?
Sit tight, we are almost done. NTAS Fusi Fanua Scholarship, sponsored by the National Tongan American Society. This scholarship is awarded to a student currently enrolled in a college or university. It is intended to support the student as they continue their education. The scholarship amount is $1,000. The recipient of this scholarship is Alai Maluloa. Alai is an alumni and the valedictorian of Mana Academy Charter School class of 2021. After graduation, she served as a full-time mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Tamanuatu Port Villa Mission. She recently graduated from Solid Community College with an Associate of Science degree in English student and is continuing her education at BYU in Provo, where she is working toward a bachelor degree in English. Her goal is to return to Mana Academy as a teacher and give back to the school community that helped her, shaped her.
Yes, you're alive!
Like what I said before, the last one, not the least, is another scholarship by the Mautofia. They gave an additional $1,000 for the next 4 years to come. And this is given, and they wanted to give it to Kelton Tapuaki Nash. He is the son of Louis and Edwina Nash. He graduated from Ageless Academy and also took classes at Granite Technical Institute at the same time. He graduated with 37 credits and a 4.0 GPA. Put your hand together. He will be finishing up his associate degree at Salt Lake City Community College in aerospace and aviation technology, then attending Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University for a bachelor with degree in aerospace engineering. Woo! He is incredibly thankful for this scholarship and wishes he could be here. But his dad, Louis, will accept the honor of his behalf. I think that is the end of our gala for today. But like what I said, those cheerful givers, and for the doctor, the speaker, the note speaker for today is a scholarship recipient of NTAS, Put your hand together. We may think $1,000 is not much. That's a lot to me. But $1,000 helping a student with anything in the office, let me tell you, that is a big help. God is good. Circumstances is not to define or determine our destination. Love you guys.
Hold on. Change is coming. I'm here to introduce the song that the First Tongan Christian Church brass band will play. This moment is a change in our lives and in the lives as our graduates move on to new and exciting opportunities. With these changes comes uncertainty. It comes with not knowing exactly what's going to happen next. The First Tongan Christian Church Marching Band dedicates its signature song, Hold On, Change is Coming, to the graduating class of 2026. This song, which started as an African American spiritual, was reimagined by the musical group Sounds of Blackness in the 1990s, and today, the brass band reimagines the song in their own way. The song is about change, and the song itself keeps changing. Now, I personally am not part of the band as one who plays an instrument, nor am I Tongan. My name is Reverend Nick Green, and I came to be involved with the First Tongan Christian Church brass band because of my faith. Even though the band and I have so many differences, we share a common mission, and my faith draws me to those who spread God's love. And the First Tongan Christian Church brass band spreads God's love using music. Because I know who I am in my faith, whether that's because of my faith, whether it's my heritage, or anything else, because I know who I am, I'm able to make connections that bless me and bless the community around me. So, as these changes that we're going through bring uncertainty, if we remember who we are, whether that's heritage, whether that's faith, or neurodiversity, or anything else, we will be able to roll with the punches that life brings. So hold on. Change is coming. Don't worry about a thing.
I was joined by many guests. We accelerate graduates strong. Taking down South Louis. Congratulations, y'all. So down to want to say congrats to the class of 2026. I'm gonna sing a little lullaby. Feel free to follow along, yeah? It goes a little like this. La la, la la. Maya. La la. Say goodbye to the chapter. La la, la la, la la, la la, la la. What's up?
All right, at this time, we'd like to award the certificates for our graduates. So I'd like to invite the people who are involved in that part of our program to come up here, please.
Will you please invite up who will be presenting the certificates? I want to thank the National Tongan American Society for the opportunity to always be part of the program. They always seem to find me, even when I try to hide, and somehow here I am again. But I really want to thank them because my community work and activism started right out of high school with the National Tongan American Society. And so a lot of what I learned, that's where I was trained to do the work that I do. And so I will always be available to them, and even if I don't want to be available, they will make sure that I am available to them. So thank you, National Tongan American Society. I'm going to ask Ivoni if she will please invite up who will be presenting the certificates to our graduates. And so as Richard mentioned earlier, as Ivoni's inviting up who will be coming to present this, as Richard mentioned earlier, one of the things that we learned, one of the really great skills that we learned from the NTAS is how to adapt and do multiple things at the same time and make changes when you need to. So graduating class of 2026, that is such a great skill for you to have. So you come ready for one thing and then there's a different thing. So you just gotta be ready at all times. So inviting up our board to come up here. And so when I call your name, will you guys be on this side? And then maybe they can start from over there and end here with Karen or whoever is over here. And then I will hand them the certificate. So you've heard about the accomplishments of many who they've already talked about today, but there are a few here that did not speak or did not receive scholarships from the NTAS who also have some great accomplishments, and so I will go over some of their stuff also. And so as soon as our board is situated up here, I will go ahead and invite Bisila Lupe Hansen to please come up. And Bisila, if you start on that end and come all the way over here and end with this handsome man right here. Okay. Bisila is a graduate of West High School. She served as West High School Student Body Vice President. She also competed in ASL competition, competed and placed first and third. She also took part as part of the IB career program, completed the health science CTE program, awarded a medal for dental assisting, ranked superior in both theater, regional, and theater state competition, placed top 10 for HOSA competition twice, and is attending Pacific University, will be attending Pacific University in Oregon on an academic scholarship. So please, another hand for Priscilla. And graduates, when I have you, I'm gonna move you up so that everybody can see you. Move up here. Yeah, there you go. All right, you can be seated now. Okay, the next one I'm going to invite to come up is Sela Siosi Ana Fonua. Sela, please come up. Sela was a volleyball team captain all 4 years, honor roll and AP student all 4 years in high school. She started with, she is the president of the People of the Pacific Club at Hunter High School. She graduated from Hunter High School. She's been asked to speak in multiple things. She's a strong community activist and being involved in advocating for our communities in the areas of immigration, gun violence, and multiple other areas that are very important to our community. She is going to continue her work by achieving higher education at Clackamas, is that correct? Clackamas Community College in Oregon on a volleyball scholarship, and will be majoring in criminal justice and sociology with a minor in political science. Our next graduate is Lacey Lil Heleni Kaufusi. She is a graduate of the Ogden School District, specifically Two Rivers High School, and is preparing for the next chapter of her life. She plans to serve a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints before continuing her education at BYU Hawaii. Lacey Lil also hopes to pursue her passion for dance through the Polynesian Cultural Center. Her goals reflect her commitment to education, culture, faith, and personal growth. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Adalberto Velasquez. Adalberto is a graduate of Logan High School whose academic accomplishments, yay Logan, reflect discipline, curiosity, and a strong commitment to learning. He earned certifications in data analytics and accounting 1, building a foundation in business, finance, and problem solving. Through his studies, Adalberto developed skills in analysis, financial principles, and data-driven decision-making. His dedication to academic growth positions him well for future success in higher education and in other professional fields. Thank you. The next one is George Maile, and I know that George spoke earlier, but I'm going to read George's bio. George is a graduate of Utah State University, where he earned his bachelor's degree in integrated studies. A standout student athlete, George served as team captain for the Aggies football team and was recognized for his leadership, work ethic, and positive impact. He has also used his voice beyond athletics, speaking on panels to advocate for equality and address racial and ethnic disparities in Utah schools. George is currently pursuing his master's degree in sports management as he continues to grow as a scholar, athlete, and community leader. Thank you, George. All right, so the next one, so they've already highlighted them before, and so I will read something else that wasn't read before, where they hail from. And so Sophia Wolfgram. And Sophia's family roots hail from Koloa, Ha'alaufuli, Mataika, Waba'u, and Fatai, and Kolonga, Tongatapu, and Kotu Ha'apai. Thank you, Sophia. Okay, next one is Charity Tau'a'alo. And they already talked about Charity earlier, but I'll just mention where Charity's from. Charity's family roots hail from Laie, Hawaii, Hau'ula, Hawaii, Pesenga, Upolu, Samoa, Savaii, Matahau, and Vaini, Tonga. The next one is Manasseh Now. And they already mentioned Manasseh's academics, but I will mention his family roots. Manasseh's family roots hail from Tataka Motonga, Mu'a, Fa'atumu, Tongatapu, Ha'alaufuri, Waba'u, Pangai Ha'apai, and O'ua, Felemea, and Pokotala. Next one is Faith Polamalu Malosh. And Faith's accomplishments were mentioned earlier today. And these, the last ones are ones that were also mentioned earlier today. So Alai Maluloa Tokotaha. Yes, sorry, Alai does have her, hold on everybody, let me find it, because I do have it, so I can make sure that I talk about her roots, right, Alai, because I don't want your mom to beat me up after this. So let me make sure that I have it here. Okay, hold on. Sorry, everyone. It's because Auntie Ivoni and everybody messages me a million times a day. Okay, so on Alai's father's side, she hails from Lofanga, Pangai Ha'apai, in Kolomotu Atonga. And on her mother's side, she hails from Awala, Asau, Malaila, and Lufi Lufi, Samoa. Congratulations. And then this is also recognizing our speakers for today. So Sinia Baile. And they already mentioned her accomplishments earlier, so we're really excited for Sinia. And also her brother Blake Maile. Yes, representing Kolovai. Is that what I heard back there? And then the final one is for our keynote speaker, Dr. J. Africa Puafisi. And thank you. I turn the time back over to Mr. Richard.
All right, let's give these students another round of applause. I think the parents also deserve a round of applause. And a round of applause to the NTAS for having such a wonderful program where we can come together every year and recognize our graduates in our community. So thank you very much. Started in 1995, and I think I was like 5 years old. Well, we come to the conclusion of our program. I'm gonna make a little switch, so band, if you can play us out after the closing prayer, please. We didn't start on time, but I believe on ending on time. So I would like to invite Ifa Motuliki to come and say our closing prayer. Thank you.
Nai ke uhiwa ka te ulotu haria. E o tōka māta mai tangata awhi halangi. Ki hangai pa whongifu. Ka te mātolo hei whewhini. Mai pola klam whakafofa. Ma whanangoa. Ma whekawaki pia mai whanau ako. Ma kore ho lau maria kena whai te kina o tōlo. Kena mahu inga ia i ngai mea ko tō peku mau whai. Ia honi. Tāpaki ki nau tōlo. Ko hei koe whainga ko nau whai, whakamanu iai. E ngai mea ko tau pēo ko nau whakaama ke whakahau he nau mo ui. Whakawhitai ka te koe tame he wani ko hei koe nau tupu. Ia ngai whaipi lelei. Tāpaki ki nau tōlo ki ngai tāpaki ki whinanga ke nau mao. Ke nau mao whakatama ngai ngāhui, ngai hori, nau whai ke nau mo ui. Tāpaki ki mau tōlo ke mau mao he meri nau mo whia whawhani. I taimi o tau pē mau mo ui. Ei hoa Francisco aisi. Amen.
Graduates, if you can just hang out so we can take pictures with you, yeah?
gosh. Sorry, Auntie. I was like looking around to see where you were. Sorry, Auntie.
You okay? You okay? You're on the live stream. On the other side of Emma, bawa ka mo. Sige. Smile on my live stream. Joe, I'm off without Jay more.
1, 2, 3. One more.
Hello. All around the world, man. What are you
I don't trust this.
How much do you want?
Okay, did you get a lot? Good.
I just want to ensure. Look at the wall with this whole.
Of course. Too low, too low. Hey, toa tu kau. Toa tu pito sifa. O fato I'm married into the family. Elangofua, Cherokee. What's the name of the live stream? Delagola. Yeah. Yeah. I shared it, so you can just Monkey fight that.
Okay, Nari. Watul. Watul.
Halo. Okay, kaya announce mo yun niya. Kaya kasifa. So, tuwe kaya foi tao solo. Solo ay kaya foi tao. Mohang amay.
Ang ama kau.
Iyo, koen na.
Watul. Watul.
Iyo, iyo.
Watul. Okay.
Halo. Joe. Nella foi tao sentimo de que come vine.
Emma, come here so we can take a photo.
Say no more. Okay, ako tama ko ni. Almari. stream yako ni. Aya we. Hey Malu. Malu. Gimana Babe? Yo. Live stream kiai. Okay, okay. Eh, Palestine, you're on my.
Oh, hi. Hi, welcome to National Talking American Society. Get out and vote. Get out and vote. It's very important. Contact Serenity Funeral Homes. Your needs. Come to the Lady Royal Lounge for his and her haircut, lashes, teeth whitening, tooth cans. Stay in school. School is very important. Apply for all scholarships. Yes. Stay in school. Stay in school.
Okay, okay. Malo, malo.
Support your local community.
Ho fatto.
Bubblegum, bubblegum. Bubblegum, stay in school. School is school.
Hey, fai mai pa ki lea whakao se kuwe he pōti. Lea mai te whamalo mai ke kangatonga.
Qualify.
Ai whalele.
Ai koe tamu, koe ko so se ko.
Ai whamatoato kuke he live stream ni.
Ka ngā to tongi ko te Amerika.
Tu ai whalele. Whai ki whamalo
Maro pito kainga tonga pulawa e tau na whakaako graduation o e tau National Tongan American Society. O whalahi ata kei mautol ko tau ape. O tau ahi a tua mawhi e tau pukene ki mautol. Mawa aho fia, mawhon kelesi ia.
Malo. Malo fai te kau. Ei, ben mo atu Hi, Vai.
Auntie. Hello.
Val, poți să te cau o caie? Poți să te cau o Oh my god, okay, let me go on. Stop it, live streaming. Joe.
Thôi hụt phang là phải tập.
Ai vẫn lên, ai vẫn ở ta tàu. Ikulo e tahaki koe ka toka. Maria vai. Iba nasce. Tá, eu não vou ni. Morriva mai foki. Ai kau kai ke lai via. Yo. Yo. mofu mosio pehe he ongo tamahiva ngata tau rekodi malo Oe kon go hoko make Palestini malo ngau
Thank you everyone for coming. This is one of our scholarship recipients. She'll be getting her nursing degree next year.
Malo yako Faith.
Thank you.
Malo yako.
Get out and vote.
Iyo. Wende to hoko mai ki hen. Boni, fai mai pe ki re fra malo mai ki he community.
Whakamalo at ka te moto ko tape na mo lava mai ki Reef of today, the island of tomorrow. Na mo misi fe kolkala mafaka afofa ahoni ano fuake nga scholarship ki tau longa ifana whakamalo at nga matu ana mo umai mo ngai ifana ki tau kolkala ma koini be oku ye nga for scholarship for ki tau kahau. Kakaina na umai ki heni ka kuna fima kana te fuake scholarship ki tau fana. Malo apito tokoni mai ki wahako e kalama ta kamalo ke mana academy na tokoni kamalo ina to na tokoni all thank you very much kau hiba
malo koi ai kai nga ko ngatanga
Coming over here and see
what do you feel about giving the scholarship of the
Yeah, okay.
Thank you to Auntie for allowing me this opportunity, this very surprise opportunity. But I take every opportunity and try to represent as much as I can our Tongan community. So grateful for the Louis family. Historically, it was called the Kaisa Sione Louis Scholarship, and so now it's the Ma'upawhi'a Scholarship. And so we're so proud of the recipient this year. And I know that she has a very, very bright future ahead of her. And with this scholarship, will help her advance, to other degrees that she might be able to earn. So thank you so much,
Malo.
National Tongan American Society. Very grateful for you.
Malo. Koe tama tare kita ne Serenity malo ngau tau to ya usia mai ki he kau sia ko tau ni
It's a mask right here. Just keeps you see the mask. It keeps you safe.
Mai.
It keeps you safe.
Put it down.
Yes. Where's the floor?
What is this?
Mask?
Oh, mask. Wait, mask.
Our stuff over here.
Hey, Jojo.
Just inside sitting.
Come on.
Just another video. Oh, there's a video. Is it this one, Money? Oh, yes.
Put all the paper close to you.
Oh, okay.